Welcome, everybody, to the Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stephen Point, best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Automotive Select, and you're good to go.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
And we welcome all of our viewers from around the area, around the state, wherever you are. We welcome you here today, here at Manawa, Wisconsin, Manawa High School, for this girls basketball action between the Manawa Wolves and the Pacelli Cardinals. Brendan Retzloff alongside Chase Lyons here for this one tonight. This is the opener for the Pacelli Cardinals on the season. As for Manawa, they've already played a couple of games this year. 1-1 is their record in the Central Wisconsin East Conference. And like I said, Pacelli 0-0. This is the season opener for them, and it's a new era for a new coach in Allison Smodlick for the Pacelli Cardinals. Should be a pretty exciting one we have on hand for you guys tonight. It's been a while since I've last been behind the microphone, so we'll see how long it takes me to adjust to everything that's going on around here. But the energy is starting to pick up here. JV action we just saw earlier where Manawa ended up winning that one over Pacelli. So another good thing about this too is a couple days before Thanksgiving, first play of action for the Pacelli Cardinals coming here today, and then they have a week off until their next game against Menominee Indian, and that will be their home opener in Stevens Point at Pacelli High School. We'll send things over to the PA announcer as we will likely have our national anthem. Nicely done national anthem right there by one of the locals. Always appreciate it. A little bit of information, though, about each of these programs. So like I said, in the Central Wisconsin East Conference, the Manawa Wolves. They're 1-1 on the year. Their last game they had was against Wild Rose, where they ended up winning 56-44. Team averages around 40 points a game through 2 games. And Pacelli, no games played. But they went 12-14 last year. But like I said, new coach, Allison Smodlick, for the Pacelli Cardinals, as the starting lineups are being introduced. Starting as the senior, number 1, Casey Vaughn. Then starting as a junior is number 2, Katie Elka. And then a freshman, number 22, Jaden Droik. And then at number 24, the junior, Kaylin Yenter. And then to round up the starting 5 is the sophomore, number 33, Ella Van Order. And it's on to the starting lineup for the Manawa Wolves and Terry Johnson's Wolfpack. So, starting the junior, number 3, Cassie Arndt. The senior, number 10, Alexi Klotzbucher. And then starting number 11, the sophomore, Abigail M. Horst. Starting is the senior, number 23, Marilyn Klatt. And to round off the starting 5, the junior, number 32, Olivia Tomko Santos. So as tip-off is about to go underway here, today's game is presented by Point Heating and Cooling in Stevens Point and Plover, with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. This is it, the beginning of the 2023-2024 season for the Pacelli Cardinals, looking to get a little bit further into the season this year and into the playoffs. Here we go, tip-off. Van Order to lead it up the floor for the Cardinals, passes it over to Vaughn. Looks like playing the 3-2 on the defense are the Wolves. Really spaced out right now. One dribble back over to Vaughn. Elko looks on the outside, ball almost stolen, and it's going to stay here on this side of the floor with the Cardinals. That almost looked like it was Marilyn Klatt with the steal. Almost performed it and executed it perfectly. Van Order, crossover, drives it into the lane. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound for Arndt. Elmhorst looking around, passes it over to Klatt. Dribble drive, down low, kicks it back out. Back inside to Santos. Santos, one of the leading scorers of this team. The one-on-one inside of the lane, leaves it short off the rim. Pacelli up the floor is Vaughn again. And Vaughn just lost the handle, but it looks like it might have gone off the foot of Klotzbucher. And it'll stay here with the Cardinals. 16:54 here in the first half. 0-0. Elka kicks it back out. The perimeter, work it around. Thought about taking the 3 ball. Was Droik. Back outside, stolen by Klatt. Klatt. And this one nicely defended there by Vaughn. It looked like she got her hand right on the ball. Safely done there. 16:36 to go. Inbound pass for the Wolves. Wolves in the white tonight. The fadeaway from Santos, no good. Rebounded Vaughn between 2 defenders. And they're going to call this one a foul. We'll see who it's on here. They're going to call it on Arndt. So that's her first foul of the evening here in Manawa. A little bit of full court pressure from the Wolves. Kind of step back on it. Droik. Vaughn looking for players around. Droik back up top. Droik, the freshman, only freshman in the starting lineup tonight. Van Order, the layup for the first 2 points of the 2023 campaign for the Pacelli Cardinals. This one from downtown, no good. Rebound, Pacelli. Droik, dribble drive between the two defenders, up with the left, no good. Rebounded, back up with it, no good. Van Order with the rebound, puts it back up and in. So 4 quick points right there for Ella Van Order. She was one of the top scorers last year on this ball club. Arndt dribbles it up. No good. Santos, fadeaway over the back of the backboard and out of bounds it goes. 15:22 to go. 4-0 Pacelli. Couple of substitutions get made. Santos exits. And into the game is Daisy Krieger. This one stolen, and it looks like Droik got it back, and she toughens it up. Nitty gritty. And it's going to be a foul on Lauren Wagner. So 2 quick fouls here in the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds for the Manawa Wolves. Droik trying to get around there. 2 defenders nicely back there to stop it. Driving down low. Vaughn up with the left. Good for 2. 6-0. Pacelli looking really efficient on the offensive side. Really penetrating down in the lane. All their points scored from the paint. To inbound it is Krieger. Elmhorst up and around. Arndt down low. Up left. Fouled. No good. She'll be shooting 2 at the charity stripe. Kaylin Yenter called with the foul. Pacelli's first foul here tonight. The first one from Arndt is good. Putting a point on the board. And the second one is good. 100% on the free throws. And once again, that half-court pressure applied from Manawa. Could have been a foul called there. No call. And first turnover here for Pacelli. We'll see if they can capitalize. The Wolves for 3. No good. Rebound for Vaughn. With 2 defenders, leaving 1 player open. That's Yenter. Yenter dribble drive, fouled. And she'll be shooting a pair of free throws. We'll see who the foul is on here. Santos getting ready to check back in. And it's going to be on Arndt. And she's already up to 2 fouls early on. Tough thing right there if you're Terry Johnson. And another substitution. Alexi Klotzbucher will come back into the game as Lauren Wagner checks out as well. Yenter missed the first. She does have some pretty nice Jordans on, though. And this one is good. 7-2, our score. Close to a double dribble. Lots of dribbling being made. And all of the players on the right-hand side for Manawa. Now everybody spaces out. Down low, Klotzbucher. Up with it and in and out of the hoop. And another turnover made. And this one gets tipped by Vaughn, but Klotzbucher comes back with it. Kicking it back out. Elmhorst. And a nice spin move made down low. Getting her own rebound is Klatt. The 3 ball, no good from Elmhorst. And Out of bounds it goes after the air ball, and Pacelli will get it right back with 13:37 to go. Nice block down low there, made by Kruger. Klatt. Santos. Manawa's going to work it around the perimeter. Elmhorst stolen by Zdroik. Couple of moves between defenders. Try to get it up herself, coast to coast. No good. Rebounded. Back up. No good. And we got a couple of players on the floor. It's a jump ball. You got to love the athleticism we are seeing early on here tonight, especially from Jaden Zdroik. She's really showing her physicality. 5-point lead for the Cardinals with 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Klatt. Back up to the point guard and Kruger. Pacelli really spacing out on the defense. Really doing well. Lots of space there for three. No good. Was Klatt. And that was a really good three-pointer opportunity for the Wolves. Gone by the wayside. When you have open shots like that, it's important to take them. And Klatt took the shot, but it just didn't go. And Van Order kind of lost a little bit of the handle. Early season jitters. That's 12:37 to go. Today's game is presented by AG Country, Ag Country Farm Credit Services. Is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. The 2 is good there. So 9-2. No good. 1v2. And Vaughn able to pass it around, and we got another jump ball. Three ball from Zdroik. Good. So Zdroik putting a three-pointer on the board. Try to respond with another one here. No good. Doing a great job containing Santos. Down low. 12-2 now. Pacelli is looking very sharp here in their season opener. Krieger looking for options, has to get it off. Able to do so. Klatt defended by Vaughn. Try to pickpocket it. Santos, the little J-hook, no good. In and out, and Pacelli once again doing a great job stopping her. Up the floor is Cashin. So Cashin's in the game for the Cardinals. Van Order, down low, spins, works it around. That's the good old 1-2 spin move. Just couldn't get it to go. Kelsey Banke also in the game for the Wolves. She has the ball. And this one's stolen by Vaughn. She's going to take it up, lead it with the right, in for two. Terry Johnson might need to call a timeout. 12-point lead as he's a little frustrated there on the bench. But this is a great way to start your season if you're the Pacelli Cardinals. My goodness. And a foul. And Allison Smoglik couldn't believe the call there. She was hoping that they could get away with that one. This one's on Zdroik. And we will have a timeout on the floor, which will lead us to our first commercial break. 14-2 the score, 10:55 to go here in the first half. You're watching girls high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including
Now Pacelli, their own, wants to do a half-court press. We'll see if they keep the pressure. Still have it a little bit applied, but they're kind of backing off on it. Klatt works her way around. Smilek telling Vaughn to keep her arms up on the defense, and another ball gets tipped, but this is going to be a foul on Yenter. That would be her second. She gets called for the reach in on the shot. So once again, back up to the charity stripe is Abigail Elmhorst. First one good again. 3 for 3 from the line tonight. Yenter checks out. Checking in is Elka. Got the second to go. It's 14-6. Droik. Elka, back up Droik at the top. This ball tipped, but Pacelli hanging on to it. That one got tipped away from Vaughn. Reaching in's Klatt. Doing a really good job on defense. The 3 ball looked like it was on line. Nice rebound from Casey Vaughn. Could have tried it again. Was cashing. And this is going to be a reach in here on Klatt. That's Klatt's first. 5 team fouls. Cash in. Dribbles it around the side. The 3 ball again from Droik, no good. It looked like it was on a pretty good line. Just couldn't get the finesse and the touch on it. Really high arcing shot, no good. Got her own rebound though and just tossed one up there. No good, it was Klatt. Vaughn working her way around the 3 defenders, up it with it, no good, off the backboard, and this ball is on the floor, and we got a scrum. Jump ball is the call, and possession arrow belongs with Manawa, so the Wolves will get the ball. Manawa has gone 9 minutes without a made basket. Pacelli is just playing that lockdown defense. And now Vaughn reaches in, and she's going to be called for her first personal. The pass inbounds, and we got a couple players going down, and this is going all the way to the other side of the court. So Pacelli's going to actually, the Wolves are keeping it. The ball must have been tipped. So Manawa will keep possession here. Half-court pressure again. Nice screen. And this is going to be a push from Vaughn. So that's her second one right off the bat. Back-to-back personal fouls from Casey Vaughn, and Smoglik wants to put in Maddie Pynick in for Vaughn, I believe. No, they're going to keep Vaughn in the game after 2 very quick fouls there. It's going to be Cashin going to the bench. Elmore's pass into Clapp. Another screen, worked it around, had an open player. Were the Wolves. They just need to work on this screen game, and I think they can get it down. Pacelli up the floor, leading it. Nice pass, bounce pass to Vaughn from Droik. No good. Rebound, and this one somehow just stolen from Elmhorst. Then we have another jump ball. Many, many jump balls to begin this one. Possession arrow. Should be with Pacelli here. And there's the correction from the officials. There we go. Santos enters for Arndt. For a team averaging around 40 points a game and scoring 56 5 days ago against Wild Rose, this is a surprise. Van Order for 3. Arcing high but short. Might have had a little too much air in the Jordans. Santos. Double teamed. Pacelli doing a great job with that double team, but this time they're going to have a foul called on them, and we'll see which player it's on. Whether it's Pinek or Van Order, they're going to call it on Van Order, her second tonight. Staying at 14-6 and about 11 full minutes since, actually, we can't even say since Manawa has made a basket. Every single point they have is via the free throw. But they're in the bonus now. This one, kind of a little bit of a dud, but it's 7-14. We got a football score. And Van Order gets fouled by Elmhurst. So that's 16 fouls. Pacelli with the 17 fouls. Vaughn finds Droik. Little fake. Pinek over. Vaughn back up top. Looked like she wanted to take the shot, passed up on it. Pacelli's just going to work their way around the perimeter here to see if they can get something off. Droik down low. Nice bounce pass to Van Order. It almost looked like she wanted to shoot it, and then all of a sudden it just slipped out of her hands and she made the pass. And this foul here, I believe, is on Santos. So Van Order to the line. In the bonus, but it was a shooting foul, so she'll be shooting 2. The first one, money. 7 points for the sophomore. Today's game is presented by Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Sydney LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Sydney LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. 15-7, another high arcing free throw. No good. Nice rebound from Pinek, but the rejection from Santos, getting back on it, falling out of bounds. And I think they're going to call Pacelli out of bounds on this one as the Wolves will get it back. Down by 8. Elmhorst leading it up the floor. Nice pass to Santos. Santos got to go up with it right away, and there it is. The first made basket of the night for the Wolves. Coming in with 7:20 to go. So it took them about 11 and a half minutes to get that basket. But, man, they needed it. Very defensive matchup we have here tonight. Today's game is presented by Par 4 Par 4 Bistro in Waupaca is your choice for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. Visit Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Waupaca. In the bonus, no good, but the rebound from Byanek again. And Droy goes up with it and in. Talk about grittiness right there from Jaden Droik. Has a chance with the N1 opportunity. After Klatt gets called for the reach-in foul. Just to be able to maintain control of the basketball like that while a player is reaching in on you and you're taking the shot and they're essentially grabbing your arm. It's a tough thing to get it off, and it's another tough thing to make the shot. But she was able to execute on both of those parts, and just like that, it's 18-9. Double the lead. Santos up with it. No good. Rebound for Droik. She is having herself a night. Droik back up top for three. Deep, no good. Rebound for Vaughn. And she's in a double team and no timeout getting called. I think Smoglik wanted to call the tee, but couldn't get it off. Nonetheless, Pacelli does have it, and we will have a timeout here on the floor with 6:34 to go, 18-9. Pacelli Cardinals on top of Manawa Wolves here in the first half. We'll be back for more action here on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
In Bancroft and by Rocky Rococo's for your next catering, birthday party, family night out, or just lunch on the move. Make it a delicious, cheesy, Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only, Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. Tonight has 6 points, but she's also got a few rebounds and a couple of assists. Playing a great game. Try to get the steals, aren't. Droik again. Make that 8 points for the freshman. (20-9). Santos. Fade away. Pacelli just doing a great job at stopping the leading scorer for Manawa. This one a little out of control. And a turnover. Actually, they're going to get it back. And now they got the numbers. Droik just drives down low, and she's fouled and one. This one back net, no good. Missed it. Santos got it. Kicked it back out. Klatt for three. Much needed 3 ball from Marilyn Klatt. 10-point lead for Pacelli. A little bit of wobbly of a pass right there from Vaughn, but nice save by Yenter. Yenter kicks it down low. Turnover. And Vaughn just steals it right back. And then this one gets tipped, and Van Order, another tip ball, and this ball is just going everywhere on the floor, and Droik gets it back. Down low, wide open, and the rejection from Santos. What a series of events right there. The ball was going every which way, every direction. The 3 ball from Droik. Once again, 13 points for the freshman. She cannot be stopped. She's got the hot hand. Another 3 ball up and in from Lauren Wagner. Now the offenses are starting to click. Vaughn, pass down low. Beautiful pass to Elka. No good, though. Klatt up the floor. Crossed it over. Santos from the elbow. Interesting shot selection right there from Manawa. Van Werder was down on the floor. She got back up, though. She is all good to go as the sophomore. Elka down low. Yenter tries to put the elbow in, and she's going to get called for it. Actually, this is going to be a defensive foul here. Almost looked like it was a lean in with the elbow from Kaylin Yenter, but they're going to call this one on Santos. Her second tonight. So Kaylin Yenter is going to shoot 2 free throws in double bonus. 10-point lead. Make it 11. 2 for 3 tonight at the charity stripe is Kaylin. Santos checks out. Elmhorst checks out. And Klotzbucher checks out. It's Benke, Arndt, Klatt, Kruger, and Wagner on the floor for Manawa. 2 for 4 is Yenter. And it'll be Kruger up the floor with it. Work it around the 3 ball. No good. Klatt had a chance. Droik. The force. Maybe not with her, but she is really contesting everything. And once again, Pacelli is going to the line. This one, I believe they called that foul line Benke. 11-point lead for the Cardinals. 12 points. All of Kaylin Yenter's scores have been from got that one to go. 4 for 6. 28, 15, 13. Three a little too deep. And Manawa is heavily relying on the 3-point ball right now. I think they just need to work things down low. Maybe get a few screens in down low. And do a little bit of pick and roll action. Stolen by Droik. She is doing everything on the floor right now. First game as a freshman as well. Up and over with it, no good. And Yenter is going back to the line again. 3:20 to go. Today's game is presented by Fleet Farm. Toyland is now open at Fleet Farm with their price match plus guarantee. If you find a lower toy price, they'll beat it by 5%. You'll get the best price on a huge selection of toys at Fleet Farm. First one is short there. Four for 7. About 65% if I can do math correctly in my head. Going 5 for 8 right there. It's here tonight. Kaylin Yenter has had 3 possessions in a row of shooting free throws for the Cardinals as they are up by 14 with 3:15 to go here in the first half. And a lousy pass made right there. And Pacelli just gets the ball right back after another turnover from Manawa. Yenter up top. Droik, she's open. This one tipped. And Vaughn went in to save it, but I don't think she had to do that. But I do like the athleticism behind it there, but I think that ball did get Pacelli with the defense at the half-court line. falling over. Klatt now lost the handle, and she's just going to have to throw one up there, and good save there by Santos. And Van Order almost with a steal. A pass down low. Wagner up with it. No good. Got her own rebound. Put it back up and in. And that's a big height thing right there for Manawa that they can use. And nice pass from Elka to Van Order for an easy layup for 2 more. Van Order's got 9, and Zroik has 13. And that's a freshman and a sophomore combo making those points. So this Pacelli team looks like they could possibly be pretty dangerous here to begin the year. But there's plenty of game left. Klatt at the line. Makes the first one. She'll get another one. 4 points tonight for Maryland. Two for 2. 5 points. 13-point lead, about 2 minutes to go here in the half. Pacelli going really fast with it and just lost the handle. Could have been an easy 2 points there if Elko is able to maintain control of that pass. It was a little bit of a shorthanded pass from Vaughn, but I think that's a pass you gotta keep control of and finish. Down the floor it goes. Elmhorst in to pass it to Klatt. A little bit of a double team works around it. Elmhorst up with it, no good off front rim. Yenter, double team, passes it, beautiful. Pacelli's got 3 versus 1. Vaughn up with it, no good. Rebound for Zroik, and she is right there, always, every time. Da-da-da-da. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nope. Is Jaden Droikin up for the and one is Maryland Klatt. That's a big and one made right there. And both teams now in the double bonus. After Yenter gets called with that foul, and she's up to 3 fouls. So that's probably going to be it for her first half. And Riley Vandenheuvel checks into the game for the Wolves, her first time in. This one is good from Klatt. So the and one makes it an 11-point game. Just imagine if Manawa was able to make baskets early on before the 8-minute mark in the first half. We could see a really close game right now. Van Order lost the handle, and this one touched out of bounds. Who touched it last? And the Wolves were called as the ones to touch it last. Vaughn checks it in. Droik, you just can't stop her. She is just on making shots on basically all cylinders right now. Doing a great job shooting the ball. This ball kind of a little bit lost control. Klatt, little spin move from baseline, no good. Rebound, Van Heuvel, no good. And Vaughn up the floor she goes. Down the sideline and trying to steal it. And we have a jump ball called. Possession arrow is with the Wolves. With 34 seconds to go here in the half. Today's game is presented by Nicolet Bank. Nicolet Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Kobe, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicoletbank.com. So we'll see if the Wolves hang on to the last shot here. down by 13. High pass into Vanden Heuvel. Down low pass. Wide open is Klatt for 3. Could have made it a 10-point game. Rebound for Klaas Bucher. Out of bounds goes. It will stay with Manawa. 13.7 to go here in the first half. Isabel Ferg is also in the game for Manawa. Wide open. And Manawa looked like they had a shot, but instead it's a turnover, and Vaughn leads it up the floor. 5 seconds to go. Dribbles it back outside. Droik, she's going to have to throw it up there, and nothing doing. And that's going to be it for this first half. And wow, it seemed like it was going to be a really quiet one through the first 8 or 9 minutes of it, but the offense really picked up in the closing 9 minutes of the half. 35-22, Pacelli on top. We will go to our halftime commercial break. We'll be back for more high school girls basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Oh my gosh!
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
Bob has a great
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
It's simple but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Welcome back, everybody, to our halftime show here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff here, Chase Lyons doing the production and the videography and scoreboard work, as always, appreciated. But our score, man, they were playing fantastic on defense through the first offense. 17 points for herself tonight, as well as a few assists and 6 rebounds. So she's on pace for at least a double-double, possibly a triple-double, which would be something amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a freshman get a triple-double in a basketball game, especially in the first game of the season. So hats off to her on that. Ella Van Order in second place in scoring for the team with 9 points in the half. But it's just been a terrific job by this Pacelli Cardinals team, offensively and defensively. And it's not even just those two players. It's their entire team. They've been able to communicate well together, apply the mid-court, half-court pressure on the Wolves and force those turnovers, especially Casey Vaughn doing a lot of the turnover work with them. And even Van Order and Droig doing the same exact thing. But also lots of points at the charity stripe coming from the Cardinals. On the other side for the Manawa Wolves, leading the team with scoring was Marilyn Klatt with 7 points in the first half. But I think a lot of corrections need to be made here by Terry Johnson's team. He and his girls couldn't really get things going in the first 10 minutes of this game, and then all of a sudden, after a timeout that he called on the floor, things were able to change. He was able to get his offense going. Baskets were being made. I think he needs to incorporate Olivia Santos a little more in their production and just try to get those points down low and in the paint, because Santos, she has the physicality to be able to get it there down low and make those shots. She's just having trouble with shots early on with those fadeaways, and fadeaways are never easy shots, dribble drive, spin moves. She just has to stay down low. The way that her physicality is, that she can force those and one opportunities to happen and get herself to the charity stripe and shoot free throws. So we'll see how the second half will play out here, as we're reaching about 2.5 minutes or so until that point. But that's our halftime report. 35-22 here in Manawa. Pacelli Cardinals on top. We'll send things to our final TV timeout before we go back into second half of play. Coming up next is the second half of this one here on Zaleski Sports. Don't miss it.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Pan style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and spices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
And welcome back, everybody. Today's game is presented by Wood Street Rentals. No matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site, look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point. Also by Culligan Water. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. We thank our game day sponsors, Franny's Family Restaurant, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. Protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And guess what? It's Jaden Droik's show again. 2 more points to add to her 17. 19 points tonight for the freshman. What a game. She is absolutely putting on a show. 15-point lead for the Pacelli Cardinals. And we'll see how Terry Johnson does things with his girls here in the second half for Manawa. Rebound for Droik. That's another one for her. And that totals up to 7 rebounds on my score sheet. I could have missed 1 or 2, but that's what I got. Nice pass from Vaughn. Droik, the 3 ball. She's feeling it tonight. My goodness, 22 points on the board for the freshman. Just outstanding. I think we know who we might put in the highlight house. Santos, up with it, no good, got her own rebound, puts it back up and in. And I think that's exactly what Manawa needs to do as their offensive identity. Just get the ball down low to Santos. Up high, Elka. Nice pass to Van Order. Really beautiful recovery, but it's going to be Manawa's ball after the miss. I don't even know how Elka was able to fit that pass to Van Order. It was right over the back of the defender, and that's a tough thing to do right there. Yenter almost stole from behind her back. That would have been pretty impressive, too. We got a couple of players on the ground. Couple of laughs. Up high was that pass, and Santos gets the steal off of the error pass from Vaughn. Elmhorst passes over to Wagner. Back down low baseline. Up in, no good. And Droik, she's got a one-on-one. Is she going to take it herself? She takes it up with the left. No good. Gets back to the defense there. One of her very few misses. Got a steal, though. And she's just going to go back up with it again. Couldn't get the kiss off the roll. Stays a we did not see it early in the first half. Another error pass. Things are getting a little sloppy on the side. Van Order, though, with the right. Couldn't get it to fall in, and she's a little upset with herself. She couldn't make it. Just under 15:30 to go, and another turnover. And look at this. Droik is wide open. Down low with the right, and in off of the assist from Elka. It's just unfair right now. She's got 24. And this one's going to be a kick. Can't do that. Not a foul, but it's just called as a kick. Pauses game. Stays with Manawa here. I'm telling you, this Pacelli team has a very special player in Jaden Droik. We got a palindrome of a score right now, 24-42. Big lead and down and under. Not Australia, though. No good. Vaughn double teamed. And she might have touched baseline here. Pacelli wanted to call a timeout. And Allison Smoglik talking to her senior leader to see if They're good, but I think she wanted to call that timeout. Just after that 10-second commercial break, very smart move we did there on our end. Today's game is presented by Feltz Dairy. Feltz Dairy, store in Stevens Point's favorite place for cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more. All grown right here in central Wisconsin. Feltz Dairy Store. Food, family, and fun. The inbounds from Vaughn. Wide open is Elka on the top. And that's where she hands it off to. And nice move made by Klatt there. We're going to have an over and back on the line. Vaughn doesn't think so. She's wondering how that's an over and back. Because the ball got tipped by Klatt. We're going to have, it looks like the officials might be discussing this one. Because I can totally see where Vaughn is coming from with this. Klatt ended up tipping the ball to the half-court line, and then Vaughn touched it. They're going to say that she didn't have that full possession, so it didn't matter. And Vanden Heuvel makes that one for 2. Coming off the bench points for Manawa. Wide open was Elka, down low. Van Order just didn't find her. Van Order down low again. They're going to call it. They said 24, but there's no 24 on the floor for Manawa. The 3 ball from Vaughn. Up, bounced it twice, no good. Van Order tries to go back up with it. Nice defense by Santos, standing up strong. Droik's pass over, down low. Now they're passing it around really fast. Yenter. Reach. Two team fouls. That's Wagner's second personal. They're also calling Klatt for a foul, so she's at 3 fouls. Yenter, little bit of a little shove. Might have been an excuse me shove, but they're going to let this one slide as she makes her first basket of the season. And a little bit of a scribbly pass, out of bounds it goes. And Pacelli to take over. Once again, a very quiet opening way to start the second half for the Manawa Wolves. Droik, double team, which means a player is going to be open. Alka's open down low. Try to get it to her, intercepted by Santos. Really nice read. Strozenruther, she is in the game for Manawa. Vanden Heuvel, high pass. Strozenruther. Down low pass. Santos, another difficult shot. This time she got the friendly bounce. Leading scorer for this Manawa team. And timeout on the floor as a player has to tie their own shoe. And it's Yenter who had to tie her shoe. And I want to say she probably has the most fly shoes out of all the people here tonight. Lots of bright, shining colors on those shoes. And you know somebody can ball when they got nice shoes. Pyanek, no good. Tries to get to her own miss, couldn't do it. And Manawa will get the ball right back with 13 minutes to go here in the half. Today's game is presented by Maher Water. We all depend on our water, so let Maher Water Corporation ensure you and your family are in the right hands for clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. Santos over to Van and Heuvel. High and arcing and in again is Riley Van and Heuvel. Droik double teamed as Manawa was just yelling in her face after she picked up her own dribble. And Santos is going to be called for a foul down low. And that's a tough pill to swallow right there as she's up to 3 personal fouls. And Terry Johnson, he's bending the knees about that one. He wishes it wasn't on her. Because he knows that she is the one that can only guard Droik right now. And another personal foul is going to be called on Arndt, and she's up to 3. Or excuse me, that wasn't Arndt, that was Klatt. Klatt would be at 4 then. This one is up and good for Haley Sawiski. First time saying her name tonight. She was the one who fouled on the shot. Sawiski, also a freshman on this Pacelli team. Second one, just off the front side, no good. High pass again, out of control. And Manawa just needs to play at their own pace. Right now, they're not looking like they're playing by their own identity. Just a lot of unnecessary turnovers so far in this game. Melena Cashin kicks it out to Pyanek. Up top. Cashin, long pass to Droik. Vaughn looks around. Cashin up high. And we got a dud. Milk duds are good, but basketball duds, you don't really want those. We don't see these that often, and that's something pretty great to see right there. Couldn't even get it on the one try. Second try, though. There we go. Sometimes you wish the rules could go your way when there's a dud, because the possession arrow is with Pacelli, and that is a jump ball according to the rules of the game, so it should be Pacelli's. And finally, they're getting recouped. 15-point lead for the Cardinals with just a little over 12 minutes to go in the game. Droik, she thought about taking the Steph Curry range shot. Up with it, no good. Fighting for a rebound, and it's going to be an offensive foul here on the Cardinals. Smoglik a little shocked by the call. I wasn't too sure what it was either. That's Pacelli's first foul here in the second half. Wagner wide open from the elbow, no good. Kicking it back out, Klatt for 3. She's been feeling it from that area, no good. Again, rebound for Pacelli. Vaughn, a little bit of hesitation to get 3 defenders on her. And no steal. It's going to be a reaching foul. And the senior's already set up on the sideline to throw it in. 5 team fouls for Manawa. Droik, couple crossover moves. Vaughn kicks it out, Droik. Definition of a triple threat right now here tonight. 24 points. 17 points in the first half coming from the freshman, following 7 more here in the second half. And a timeout's going to be taken here by the Wolves and Terry Johnson here to talk things over. We'll also take a commercial break. We'll be back. 15-point game here on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
And welcome back, everybody. Today's game is presented by Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all of the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Also by Shoot a Funeral. Shoot a Funeral Home is your local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. Shoot a Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. 15-point lead for the Cardinals. 10 points scored so far here in the second half, as for 8 points for Manawa. And the double team from Pacelli has their defense putting lots of hesitation on the Wolfpack. A foul, though, will be called on Pacelli. I believe that one was called on Cashin. Santos. She's got a good 1v1 to take advantage of, but no one's going to be there. And this one's Pacelli's ball. Coming up next week for the Cardinals, they're going to be heading back home to take on Menominee Indian. As for the Wolves, they don't play until December 1st against Iowa Scandinavia. Will be a first conference matchup. Droik for three. Off the rim, off the backboard, out of bounds. 10:40 to go here in the second half of play. Elmhorst, this one's stolen. 2v1 down the floor. Vaughn takes care of it with the left hand for two. 6 points tonight for the senior, but she's got plenty of assists. Vandenheuvel, no good. Rebound for the Cardinals. Pynek picked up her dribble, got it back. Almost a travel violation. Vaughn kicks it out. Plenty of time to do anything if you're Pacelli. And nice pickpocket off the backhand. Vandenheuvel up with the left and just couldn't fall in. And Droik is wide open. 26 points. I was hoping she would hammer it down. Chase was hoping she'd hammer it down too, but not quite. Having a little bit of fun here tonight. 9 points here in the second half for the freshman. Wide open is Vaughn, shorthand pass. Foul on the floor, and we're gonna have a lot of substitutions coming in here. 3 other Wolves will enter and 2 other Cardinals will enter the game. And I just love the depth behind this Pacelli team right now. The fact that their freshman is scoring 26 points and their sophomore has 9 is just outstanding. And then an assist, I just jinxed that. I thought she was going to have an assist behind it, and that would have been Pionek's first basket of the year, but it just wouldn't fall. And that would have been her first basket of her career. But I think we're seeing a star forming here tonight in Jaden Droik. We've seen players have well over 1,000-point careers in their high school time. But I will say, based on how Droik is scoring tonight, she's going to get to 1,000 points pretty darn fast in her high school career. Lots of promise there for the Pacelli Cardinals, and you gotta love it. She checks out of the game, though, to take a little bit of a breather. Stolen by the Cardinals, 2v1 down the floor, and Elka puts this one in for her first 2 points of the year, the junior. Pacelli's getting it done on all sides. Up by 21, their biggest lead of the night. High shot, no good off back rim. Van Order to recover it before it gets stolen. She gets fouled. 8:27 remaining in the game. Today's game is presented by Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. I will say, Rock and Roll Cafe is pretty darn delicious. Great place to wake up and get a brunch to, I would say. Van Order in the bonus, missed it. And a reach-in foul here on Vaughn. Today's game is also brought to you by Spectrum Benefit. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Triple team, and you might want to call a timeout when you're in that situation. Instead, we might have a foul down low, and it is a foul down low on Kaylin Yenter. Her fourth, so one more and she's done. They're keeping her in the game, though. I was talking about Pacelli's depth in their roster, but they don't have as much depth in their roster as what a left-handed bank shot right there from Kaylin Yenter. As I was saying, though, they don't have as much depth in their roster as the Wolves do. The Wolves have a couple of extra players on their varsity squad, and this one up with the right and in, and this is starting to be a getaway game for the Cardinals. 55 to 30. It's a 25-point lead, biggest lead of the night. We're going to send things to another commercial break. We'll be back for more girls basketball action here on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
And welcome back to all of our folks who are watching. Thanks for tuning in to this one tonight here on Zaleski Sports. Be sure to check out our website, ZaleskiSports.com, to look at all the high school sports scores and live action, including games like this one that you are watching currently on ZaleskiSports.com. Today's game is presented by SC Swinderski. And SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swinderski and make you feel right at home. And the Wolves finally get a shooting foul here, so they'll get a couple of free throws, and it'll be Alexi Klotzbucher to take them. This gym just got very, very quiet. Klotzbucher off the front end of the rim, couldn't go. And the second one off the side, no good. A 25-point lead for the Pacelli Cardinals, sitting very comfortably on top of Manawa right now. Yenter from deep, about a 20-foot shot, no good. Would have been a long 2 if it counted. And Pacelli's got nothing to worry about. Van Order open down low. Let's see if she tries that little spin move. 1, 2, 3. Lost the balance. Yenter got her own got the rebound and kind of just threw it up over her head. Laughing about that one, but she's going to get 2 free throws. Yenter went 4 for 8, or 5 for 8 in the first half at the charity stripe. This one, no good. And another amazing stat about this, Kaylin Yenter is the only one, she's one out of 2 players to shoot free throws for Pacelli in this game. The other player to shoot free throws is the one who's got the hot hand with 26 points. And speaking of the hot hand with 26 points, she enters the game. 56-30. Under 7 to go. Nice pass. Beautifully executed there by the Wolves. Something we haven't seen too much, and that was Liberty Shirts. Her first basket here tonight coming from the bench. Nice quick hands from Droik, making a defender fall over. She's open up top. You got to watch out. She wants to pass it to her teammates, though. Nice move by Van Order, keeping the ball away. Could have been a foul on the shot after she got pushed at the end. And try to force a pass inside to the paint to Yenter. Intercepted. And Manawa looked like they were starting to cook something here. Shirts again, no good. Van Order to bring it up the floor. And this pass tipped, and it'll stay with the Cardinals. 24-point game. Droik from her side, try to get that bounce pass in there, but it's a turnover. Santos puts one up right away. And she's just going a little quick with it. But I think Manawa, that's all they can really do right now because they don't have any time to make this comeback happen. Looked like, oh, Droik open there down low. Looked like they wanted to go to her early on, but instead they went Yenter. Yenter dribble drive. Forced it up, and she's going to be shooting 2 again. %60 at the free throw line tonight. In and out. Six for 11 now. As we reach the closing 5 minutes of this one, today's game is presented by Staub. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Speaking of 100%, I would say this Pacelli team is looking 100% great to begin the year. Yenter high pass to Pyanek. Dribble drive, forced out. Elka, no good. That would have been 9 assists from Droik if she got it to go. still a 24-point game. It seems like the only thing that Pacelli really needs to work on based on his performance so far is their free throws, but they've only had 2 players shoot free throws, so I'm not even sure if I could really say that either. Interesting pass out there. Work it outside. Van Order, down low. Little spin, nice bounce pass inside. Trying to save it, and they do. Cardinals able to maintain possession. Droik open down low as she kind of just rams right into the body of Vandenheuvel, and she puts up another 2. 28 points for the freshman. And this game's starting to look like a lot of teams or a lot of players are getting tired. Fatigue is setting in. Smoglik really coaching her team a lot, even being up by 26 points. And that's a thing you love to see in a first-year coach in Allison. And this is the other player of the 2 Cardinals who has gone to the free throw line tonight. In the double bonus swish. 29 points. She is 3 points away from scoring Manawa's full team point total. Think about that. And a freshman, too. Put this one up and try to save it. I love the effort by Arndt there after the air ball from Elmhorst. And this is looking like the entire bench is going to clear out the starters, and the bench players are in the game for the Wolves with 3:35 to play. Droik to take it up the floor. Pacelli easily clears the pressure. And a pass down low. Look at that. She missed it. That's one of her very few misses from down low. It was a beautiful pass, though, by Kaylin Yenter. 27-point lead for Pacelli. And this one almost looked like it was about to be a travel violation on Klotz Bucher. Instead, it's just a pass out of bounds for another turnover. Droik maintaining the possession of it. Passed it. Wagner just reaches in right over from the free throw line, and whoa. A little bit of excitement in the shot. 3 to go. Another easy clear, and Yenter, this one airballed. Out of bounds it goes. 2:50 remains. And Pacelli, here's the thing, they don't really have that many bench players to really put in the game because their roster just isn't all that grand. Strozenruther, no good. Wagner up and in. 2 more points on the board. Only 12 points here in the second half for Manawa. We got a foul down low, and guess who's going to be shooting free throws? Can she get herself to that 30-point benchmark? Jaden Droik. from the free throw line. No good on that one. Still stuck at 29. It seems like the only thing Pacelli's really going to have to work on is their free throw game. And the second one in and out again. No good. This one almost thrown through the bottom of the net, which, I mean, that would have been pretty cool. 3-ball, Strozenruther, well short. And we got another scrum on the floor here. Jump ball, possession arrow will be with the Cardinals. And we're finally having a couple of bench players check in here. It'll be Sydney Kruger and Sammy Sankey to enter. And that is going to be it for the night for Kalen Yenter and Jaden Droik. $39 points combined between the two of those players here tonight. Just outstanding. 2 minutes to play. Sankey from deep. It's a long two from Sammy. Strazenruther again for three. This one was on the mark, but couldn't go in. Nice rejection there, and they're just going to let this one go, and it'll stay with Manawa. Wagner from deep, about 22 feet, no good. Cashin up the floor, and watch out from behind, and this one gets hit from behind, and it will stay with Pacelli. 1:25 to go. Just a reminder, folks, coming up next is our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get them in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Lots of turnovers here towards the end of the game, but it's a good thing to see all these players play. Another foul. Daisy Kruger called on it. As Kruger's day is done. Surprisingly, only one player has been fouled out here tonight. Very surprising, but after winning a game 56-44, you'd have to wonder, what can you do differently? Haley Sawiski ended up making that free throw. She's the third player for Pacelli to shoot free throws tonight. And this one with a toilet roll right in there. About to hit the closing minute here in this one. Deep shot here off the front of the rim. No good from Benke. 56 seconds remain. 29-point lead. Just past the 9 o'clock hour here in central Wisconsin. Almost looked like it would have been a travel. Pass from Sankey over to the freshman. No good. And this ball going crazy down the floor. And a foul is going to be called. 37 seconds to go. Both of these teams, once this game concludes, have a week off. Pacelli has exactly a week off until they head back home to play against Menominee Indian. And for the Manawa Wolves, they're going to be waiting until December 1st for their next game against Iowa Scandinavia. That one in Iowa Scandinavia. And I'm sure all these players and coaching staff are going to enjoy their Thanksgiving breaks, as I know a majority of the state got done with school this week already. We see a little bit of a limp, though, from one of the players, and that's Maddie Pyanek. Hopefully she's all right as she goes up to the free throw line. These will be her first free throws of her high school career. 30 seconds to play. First one back rimmed it. Couldn't fall. I'm sure she'd love to get a point on the board too. Scoreless tonight. And the second one couldn't go. And we'll see what Manawa does with it, if they keep playing or if they just hang on to it and call it a day. Nope. Vanden Heuvel, Bank City. The bank is open for Vanden Heuvel, I guess. 6 points here in the second half from her. Closing seconds of this one. 10 seconds to play. This one is all but wraps. Up by 26. Strozenruther rejected by Pyanek. 3 more seconds and that'll do it. What a night, as the Cardinals are going to be flying high into Thanksgiving. Ferg to inbound it. Final second, Ferg for 3, and just short is that one. And the final score here in this one, 63-37. The Pacelli Cardinals take home their first game, season opener, 1-0. As for the Manawa Wolves, they fall to 1-2, as both teams will be heading into conference action coming up here. But up next is Nasonville Dairy post-game show, as I'll be having an interview with head coach Allison Smoglik, as well as our highlight house player of the game, Jaden Droik. 63-37 final score here in this one. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
So, unfortunately, due to our technical difficulties that we're having at the moment, we won't be able to conduct our interviews unless we get the players or a player to come up here and put on the headset. But the gym is being very cleared out right now. So I think we're just going to cut ties with this stream and call it. We thank all of our viewers for tuning in to this one. Hopefully all of you have a fantastic rest of your day, your night, and enjoy this Thanksgiving break because it's important to be thankful for things. So enjoy the time with your families, everybody. Have a great night, everybody, and we will see you guys next time.